welcome back. We just went live, or open. Market just opened. So let's get a quick check on everything. Alright, so nope, don't do that. I want to go like that. Alright. Let's see, so the account currently is at 164, so we're a little down. Yesterday I'm not going to really count just because it was not a trading day. The first was Friday, so yeah, we're a little down from Friday. We got 1 share of Starbucks, 2 of AT&T, and 14 of uranium equity. I forget what it is, but UEC. And we're $6.52 down from the open on UEC, $9.55 down from open on Starbucks. AT&T, we are up. Now this is the part that I don't understand. It says my trade price was $21.19.5. We're at $21.095 right now, but it's still telling us we're up. Not really sure why that is. So I'm not going to trade these just yet. Oh, excuse me. I do know that AT&T was in the $24 range a few months back, so even if we do dip a little bit more, I'm still going to hang on to these. I might get rid of one if we hit about 22, but for now, I'm not too worried about trading too aggressively. This is a small account, and what I'm doing more is trying to get my eyes used to the patterns and everything more than trading. Last thing I want to do is overtrade, which I almost did last week. Or I should say, I think I might have done last week. Let's look at Webull. Alright, Virgin Galactic Space, Virgin Galactic Holdings, SPCE, is down again. I might, I was going to say I might put a few dollars in this account, but let me not say that again because I really don't want to right now. I'm trying to save to get a bus, trying to get a bus to move. I got a couple of other YouTube channels that I'm going to be starting soon also. Which will be following more of what I do with my money elsewhere too, because obviously this is only a couple of $100s, and I can't live off a couple $100s, so there's other things that I do also. Anyways, the space or Virgin Galactic that's just in this account is more of a long-term crapshoot type of thing. UEC that's in this account, when it gets back to $5-6, then I'll sell it. Very confident that that's going to happen again, since uranium is going to be, I believe, one of the bigger clean energies going forward. Let's see, anything else on the side here interesting that I want to look at? Oh yeah, Coinbase, I hear, might actually be getting pulled soon. Let me see. Record inflows and shorts, trillions. Coinbase says Bitcoin miners selling. Top NFTs, Zuckerberg's. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. But I thought I heard recently, or saw somewhere, typed in recently, that that they're not making enough money, or something. They're not able to stay on the market anyway. Something like that. All right. Yeah, I'll look at that another time. What else here? Airbnb, that is way down from before. Yep, $219 was its high. Or was it just in March? It was at 175, so it's like half off or more right now. I love Airbnb. I know they've had some issues, but usually the issues they have are people who get off of their site have issues with the can have issues with the clients. But this is one I'm definitely going to keep a closer eye on. Let me see. How do I change this darn watch list? I always forget how to change where my stuff is. Alright. I can put it. I'm going to make a new watch list. That's what I'm going to do. Watch lists recently viewed. Let's see. All right, and oh, that was weird. Okay. when I do, or as I'm doing these lives, the whole point of these lives is number one, maybe you guys can take something away from them, like what I'm doing right now as far as creating a watch list. I remember how to do some stuff on here, but I use TD Ameritrade more so. I am going to start putting out shorts and maybe longer videos and tutorials on how to do certain things, so that way people don't have to go searching through, or you guys don't have to go searching through these videos. But yeah, so as you're watching these lives, bear with me. It's really, these lives in particular are my accountability partner to continue to learn technical analysis. And in hopes that something that I'm learning while I do it, maybe you guys can take away from it too. And also future generations, my future generations, it'd be pretty cool if they're able to see where anything came from, if there is anything. And by that I mean like, you know what I mean. And here I am, here I go again on this road. Why can't I figure out how to make a new watch list? I can do it, I know I can. Alright, this Tably, simplified, edit widgets, watch lists, let's see that. Add a watch list, there we go. Okay. Primary. So, over here you see secondary PMs and PMs. Maybe I should actually, oh, I think it was some that were junior and some that were major companies. But in primary, what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to put the companies that I'm looking at, possibly either putting in my Roth, putting in my oh, excuse me, swing trading account, either one, but just something that I'm going to keep my eye on a little bit more focused. I haven't started doing watch lists in this TD Ameritrade account. I might do that too, just for ease of access, but right now having these 9 windows open I like that better. Alright, looks like UEC is dropping a little bit. Let's open this up a sec. Okay, so I guess I should have been looking at this a little earlier. It has broken under one of our lines. The cross happened right before market open and everyone did a little sell off, looks like because of that. We are now oversold. We're on the 1 minute chart. Okay, so what we don't want to see now is it fall again into the 272 range. So we want to see it definitely stay above $3. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. I'm probably not going to do anything with it, even if it does drop lower. Mostly because, like you can see right here, it's just at $3.30 Friday. So, because I don't think the markets were open yesterday. If they were, then and I missed it, then that'd be okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the first. All right. So yeah, they were up at 332 on Friday, and sure they have this turn down. Everywhere in the market is turning down. But what I'm saying is, even if this does go to the 280 range, I mean, if it goes to the 280 range, maybe I'll sell half of it because then it could slide down further, and I could pick it up cheaper. But I'm confident that it'll go back up to the 330 range, so that I can at least keep my money. Within the next week or so, as long as it doesn't go into that 280, because or right here 273, if it starts to go into 278, 273, and we're seeing it really slide down with heavy volume, then we definitely want to let it go, because then if it gets under that, we can just pick it up for cheaper. I'm pretty confident this is going back up to $5-6, so this isn't one that I'm going to sell all out of and then just ignore. That's one thing that excuse me. Since I've started trading, now I haven't been trading consistently since 2015, but I started back in 2015, and since I've started, one of the biggest things you'll realize I say one of the biggest a lot, but anyway, that sounded weird. a valuable lesson that I've learned is you don't want to keep searching for so many different stocks to trade. Pick some that you see the volatility is pretty consistent, and learn them. Some people only stick with like the top 5 or top 10 traded stocks. You don't have to necessarily do that, but I would say pick some that you can learn for the long term and stick with those. If there's not very high volatility, then I would say, you can still do the same thing, but they're probably going to be longer term, like either leap trading or long-term investing, like in your Roth or wherever else. But 401k, all that fun stuff. But as far as day trading, swing trading, if the volatility is there and you learn them, then by all means, just don't. I just wouldn't get caught up in trying to trade like 30 different ones. The ones that I pick are ones that I potentially might want to put in my Roth also. That's why I like doing these ones, even though it's not stuff that everyone is trading. So like AT&T, Verizon, I like keeping my eyes on them because maybe I'll put those in my Roth. UEC, the same there. I think I do have some in my Roth. Starbucks, I believe I have some, and I think I'll put more. Stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. I know I have way too much right in my Roth right now, especially at the price I bought it at. Anyway. Alright. That's enough of that. I'm going to Google real quick. Stock patterns. And we'll look a little bit into this, or not a little bit into this, but we're just going to give a quick get a quick refresher on stock patterns. At least the ones that I'm familiar with, because I can speak on those. I have a notebook around here of old notes and whatnot, and that's where I'll be getting some of my video topics from, but patterns is one of the things I want to get over. I don't do this one too much. Not saying it's a bad one, I just don't know too much about it. So I'll go on to the next one, which is one I do know, which is flags. Now this is that looks more of a channel to me. Oh, wait. I don't know if I like this one. Yeah, they're doing this weird. They look like they're also using terms that I haven't heard. I mean, not haven't heard of, but you'll see. Yeah, so like this right here. Okay, yeah, that's what I know it as. This is a triangle or a flag. Interesting. Do the terms change since I've started? Oh, I remember now. Man, this is really digging back in my memories. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, so ascending triangle is basically when you have the constant resistance right here. It's a level resistance. So it keeps butting up against the same top and it eventually breaks through, but the support line is continually increasing in price. So this is sort of how I guess you could say AT&T was playing out for a little bit. Let me see. So if you look right here, it's pretty level there, but you can see the supports continually go up. And this isn't the greatest example of it. Oh, excuse me. I believe it was maybe a week or so further back, but I was seeing that a lot in the AT&T chart. A descending triangle, basically the same thing, but when it breaks down to the bottom. Oh, excuse me. All of these I'll have shorts on, by the way. Hopefully. Not hopefully. I will. We'll just see how they work out. Symmetrical triangle. Now this one is basically if it's in a downward trend and it breaks the bottom, then it's probably going to go down to the bottom. If it breaks the top, then it could break to the top. But I don't play this one too often. It's a little bit too neutral for me. This one right here, oh, never mind. I guess they just give it a different name. So symmetrical triangle, I guess, is when you're just trading it to the negative. this is what I would have called a symmetrical triangle also by their terms here, but I guess this is the penton. So yeah, basically same thing as symmetrical triangle, but breaks out to the top. Flag is what I was calling a descending channel for a very long time, but they're calling it a flag here, so I'll go with that. But basically, it's as the volatility is going, you see the resistance is getting lower and the support line is also getting lower. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all these right now. You can stop if you want. Cup and handle is one that I play a lot, or like to look at a lot, and I see a lot. But basically you have, we'll just say one price point here, a decent, consistent dip, like a parabola. You see that curve right there. And then it'll look like it's about to break up where the resistance was before. And sometimes I do have these extra little pops. But usually it's a really nice curve. And then you'll see a little bit of a retracement, but then it's a false alarm, I guess you could say. And it will break out to the top. I don't do rounded tops very often. Yeah, I'll do more of these in the shorts. But it doesn't look like I'm doing any trading today. I'm going to leave everything alone pretty much where it is. Like UEC, that's back at 313, 314, so I think that's good. I think I need to turn my fan up higher. That incense is really getting in my throat. AT&T has been hovering around $21. Ooh. That's a drop. Oh wait, I don't have any forward. Never mind, just kidding. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. So then, what is it that brought me down? Starbucks? Yeah. Let's look at Starbucks real quick. I should have a microphone soon, by the way. That'll sound a lot nicer. It's a cheap one, but YouTube made them sound pretty good. For the 1 hour. Yeah, so that's where you see the rounded top. Let me actually see what that was. Oh, I guess I exited already. See, like, I can't talk in a low voice right now because then I feel like I'm not even being heard, potentially. Okay, so yeah, this is what I would have called a flag. Oh, excuse me. But they're calling it a triangle, so I guess we'll call it a triangle. No, actually, that looks more like the, whatever they were calling. You know, who cares? I'm not going over names right now. I'm not here to teach. I'm here to just be someone can watch videos on. Oh yeah, by the way, none of this is financial advice, obviously. It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so you see how the resistance is pretty much at the same point right here? We got that start with the big bar right there. We got a little bit of a tap there. And it's going to probably hit that resistance again. Now what we want to see here is it break through. If that happens, this line keeps coming back up, keeps following the resistance, then at some point it would hit a let me draw it out. I can like taste the ash in my mouth. Alright, so we would have that right there. So you see how as it gets closer, it gets tighter in that triangle. So basically at some point, like what you see here with this pop, it gets too concentrated. And when the volume is still there, which the volume looks pretty low right now. Yeah, volume looks super low right now. But at the same time, I guess there's enough there to force it out of that wedge. Or triangle, or pattern, whatever you want to call it. So, but this is also why I haven't sold the Starbucks share yet. And why I want to buy more. Because this keeps happening. Anyways, that's all I got today. I'm going to be more efficient by recording some other videos for y'all. So, enjoy your Tuesday. Happy 4th of July. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow since, you know, we're like... since it's Wednesday tomorrow. Peace.